hoping we've now got people working back here, making clothes. Yep. 9 tons of clothes. Next stage really is chemicals, isn't it? If we can start making our own chemicals. But to do that, we need to fracture the oil into bitumen and fuel. For that, we're going to need a lot more oil. Even that second... even that's not going to be enough. It's either that or we don't connect it with roads. We could not connect it with roads and take the risk that we won't have a fire. Now what's amazing me is I've not seen a single fire yet. Built a fire station and I've never seen a fire. Even though fire is on high frequency now. So it's actually more than when we was playing it last week on easy. And I saw more fires. I've not seen a single one yet. Maybe it's just not telling us about it. And the range on that comes to here. It's a pretty good range, to be fair. I think we need another fire station up here. That might cover this. If we're lucky. If we build it so that they'll walk to it, it might just work. Can we get a road through there, I wonder? Oh, you scumbag. Yeah. Chemicals are oil only. Interesting that the fire station wants to be connected to the heating plant. That's presumably because it's going to have workers in it. Even though these have workers in as well, but they don't need to be heated, but the fire station needs heating. It's a weird one. What I can't see is the walking distance from here. Why can't you tell what the walking distance is from here to here without building it? I can tell that. That's 163 meters, but I can't look at what that would be. I think that should be short enough for them. Sam to the bus stop. Of course, dude, of course. Why would I not do that? Every time. It's not showing me the range when I hover over this. It did with that one. See, when I hover over that, it shows me the range it serves. When I click on this one, I'm not connected to the road or something. Scumbaggery. There we go. I mean, if you look at the range on that, that goes all the way back to the university, so I'm pretty sure it should cover a lot of this up here. As soon as we put on that online, we'll get more oil. November, and it's still not snowed. Where's the snow? I bought trucks and everything. We actually made 10 grand last month. 14, actually. You're still missing a pump there for a road connection. A pump? What do you mean a pump? From one of these? Oh, yeah. That's a lot of roads, isn't it? I'm very tempted just to make them into mud. Maybe we just, I don't know, make the side roads into mud just to save some money. They're almost art. It's beautiful, isn't it? I'm still waiting for the snow because it always looks nice when it snows. Let's see. Plenty of oil in the heating plant. That's good. Clothing factory is definitely down on workers a lot. It feels like we don't have enough people again. Just bump that up a little bit. There we go. I think it was just in between buses. Too much pollution. Yeah, maybe the heat from this thing will just like... Wouldn't it be cool if where this pipe ran, it just melted the snow? Because like there's just the ambient heat coming off the pipe. Definitely not enough teachers going on there. "216 citizens were not able to participate in any sport." That looks like a very common problem right now as a sport problem. What can we do to give them sport down here, I wonder? Indoor pool? I mean... got nobody down here, but I don't get this. There are no visitors because there are no staff. Building closed due to bad weather. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. So that's why we have indoor pool. Aha. That's actually bigger than it looks. Fine. That would be too far. Oh, there comes the snow. Well, that happened quickly. Slow it down. Where's the, Oh, here they go. Look at this. The gritters are out. Look at this. You missed a bit, Jeff. Come on, mate. Standards. You're slipping. Just, you can tell you're in Russia when a tanker full of oil is overtaking a bus on an icy road. He's like, yeah, whatever. I've got to get there on time, bro. These roads are not being cleared very quickly, are they? $23, $43 was that one? Come on, don't sit around, get out there. Grit those roads. I take it when the roads are covered in snow, they move a lot more slowly. Right, indoor pool's up and running. Heated, of course. Price level, what's this? Expected rating. Like, the game doesn't even explain what the heck that is. Like, if you change the price level, expected rating to... You're basically saying that if we reduce the price, we get a better star rating. Is that how that works? Oh, for tourists. Enough. Does it occasionally snow again and cover all the roads in gunk? Is that what happens? It does. Oh my god, that's annoying. Just when you get your roads clear. Poor Jeff in the truck, he's like, oh, come on man, I just cleared this. It's doing it, look, it's covering. Just as I said it, it literally happened. -4 it is. 15 people unemployed. No one who can't study. No children who can't study. Other. Prisoners not working. 0. 3% pollution. 0% radioactivity. 90% happy. We're doing okay. We're doing okay right now. Let's call this Saturday 8. track of the number. Yeah, I just wish we could make more cash. That's what we're short of. We're like breaking even, but not exactly swimming in cash right now. Kind of need to invest in that other... I mean, that's going up despite the fact we're burning it for heating and we're burning it for electricity. Well, that's what I'm thinking of doing, Donut. Yeah, it's a matter of timing, though, when I start to invest in this. So, last month, the most money we made was out of power, not oil. Oil did not make very much money at all. So, what that tells me is it is not worth bringing another oil field online and selling oil. Not worth it. We would be better off bringing the other oil field online, creating another power station, and selling the power, because there's more money in power than there is in oil. And don't forget, that's surplus power. That's power on top of everything we're using. If we add one more power station, we'll make another 30 grand a month, easily. Or invest in a construction office and build a second oil field slowly but cheaply. You won't build it cheaply, you build it cheaper, but we don't have a lot of the raw materials ourselves. Like, the only thing we have is gravel. We don't have any... We can't make asphalt ourselves because we're not a bitumen. We have to import the steel, the electrical components, boards, everything. Fuel and bitumen are worth more than chemicals. Problem is, we need a refinery for that, and a refinery needs, like, what, 500 workers or something? To make lots of money, you can go towards the nuclear fuel. I have no idea what's involved in that. But just simplistically, I'm thinking bring another oil field online, chuck out another power plant, at least double our monthly profit. Yeah, that's true. 500 per shift. Like, clothes is a decent earner. Power is a decent earner. We're not going to make any more clothes because normally we're maxed out on workers. But obviously they're having a day off. Whilst complaining that they're unemployed. We're going to need some more buildings soon. Yeah, the whole nuclear industry thing, I have no idea how that works. Uranium mine, processing plant, conversion plant, fabrication. I presume you need all four. I think that's way down the line for us. We could make electrical components by importing plastic, steel and chemicals. Maybe that will make good money. Who knows? Selenators, thank you for 76 months. Aramon, thanks for 43. Digital 10 City, thanks for 10. You want me to click on the statue, Eric? You just like that, don't you? Right, let's start building some stuff here. We'll use some dollars. Well, the other thing to bear in mind is we've got to get power up here yet. Not only do we have to get power up here, but we have to pump all the way down to... That's our input. So yeah, we've got to get a pump into that. You like the power plant idea? How many workers does a chem plant need? It needs 60 workers for a chem plant. 60 workers for a plastic factory. And a power station needs 15. To me, it's a no-brainer. We might even be able to make 2 of those. And still, you know, have a surplus of oil. I don't know. Depends the rate it comes in. Like looking at the rate it's burning oil, it's kind of hard to tell because it doesn't really give you an inflow rate. Though you can see that squirting oil. It's not a lot. It just keeps grabbing half a ton. So, I don't know. So I presume we're going to need electrical substations down here. We're going to need one for this lot. I think for this we'll build just a mud road service in this lot. Cool game. Didn't want to see what I was doing anyway. And then we need to get power to the substations, don't we? So this is where it gets more tricky. Because the output lines are over here. I guess we're going to need to break. These all connected. I think that is not connected to the input, is it? I think this output line connects to the station. So if we tap into that, we'll only get power if that's producing power. Which is not what we want. We've got to somehow get that input power over here. I wish you could just go into like an electrical layer view, because it's really hard to see what's going on here. Just notice that's not connected on a road. And probably never will be. Use a modded one. Yeah, you can always get mods that make life easy. Yeah, so I think what we've got is these are connected. And that's the input power. Import power's that way. Export power comes this way. And that bridges them. So what we probably need to do is... Where's this going? I want to see. That goes to here. Oh, we could just break into it here then. Yes, we want one of these here. Put that in. Or just playing easier. Check that. Yep, voltage. So now I've got a way into the power now, the medium power, so we can send the medium power off that way to those substations. The only thing is, like, this is 1.45 megawatts. What does a pump jack take? Maximum wattage, 114 kilowatts. So 10 of them is 1.1 megawatts. That's a lot feeding off. It might work, but only just. We might get a bit of a problem with power here. Of course, that's the wrong way. kidding me? I don't know if I'm doing this the right way or whether there's an easy way. Okay, I think that distributes power, but I am worried about the amount of power that's going down that line. Of course, the other big question is, where do we put these power stations? I have to tear this bit up. This is the export power line. This is the gravel belt. I think ideally we probably want to extend that road there so the workers can walk down it and then have the power station here and here and somehow get that gravel through it. What's the messages? New vehicle type. Don't worry about that. I kind of want the snow to go away. It's kind of hard to see what's going on. Let's start accumulating oil. Let's build some stuff. Let's see. Ooh, that's most of the oil gone. The dollar's gone, look at that. Ouch. Okay, they're pumping. C. Nelson, thank you for 94 months. You are half a year away, sir. Half a year. Very close. Thank you. I think that's everything. So, it looks like the pump jacks are pumping. It's half a ton of oil going through here. Yeah, that is filling up a bit quicker now. I know, two birds, I know, mate. The problem with overlays is they get in the way no matter where you put them. I have $111,000 left, that's all. And it's January 1971. Here come the trucks. The annoying thing is about the snowplows is, like, for 9 months of the year they do nothing. They just sit there. But you need to have them. Right, if you have a look at that fire station now. It does indeed cover that. Fantastic. See, I want an overlay that shows me that, but the electrical connections. That'd be so incredibly useful. New vehicle type. Nice. Right, oil is building up nicely. So the next big spend is gas power plants. We need more of them. Hang on, just thinking laterally slightly. Instead of trying to move everything around that, why don't we just move that to here? We have the bus station here. That should be in walking distance. And that. Hopefully that. And then we can have power plants here, maybe. We can always get the oil. At the moment, the oil goes in through that pump there. So if we can... Uh-oh. Finally, a building's on fire. Oh, of course. Of course that one's on fire. So, let's see if our highly efficient fire brigade have dispatched anything. Fire extinguished. Blimey, that was quick. I was looking for if they've left and they were already putting the fire out. That's pretty cool. They've been sat there for a year, bored out of their skull, and finally the alarm goes off. Like, come on, boys! Is it just too much for a bus platform? It's so hard to see what you're doing. I think there's a footpath there somewhere, I just can't see it. We'll have to check out the distance they can walk in a sec. Lotus, dude, how you doing? We were just talking about you, actually. Well, me and Chris was. Yeah, Lotus, I'm really chuffed for you, mate, because you've got the that thing that Chris has arranged. Which sounds epic. Welcome back. Another one. Right, so it's walking distance for that. How do they walk to there? They can't. Hang on, we need another footpath. They would need that as well. Here we go. So from that bus station, they could easily get to the power station and all the other ones around it. So we just need to swing the bus drop from there to there now. And then we can effectively decommission that. Let's make sure they're all okay. These snowplows, like, they only work 3 months of the year, but they are out solid. Why did they turn around here? They only go... Oh, they won't do any of that. Is that out of range? There you go. That's better. Cool. Not many workers in there. Oh, do you know what? Forgot about that. Because of the priorities. 63, 10 for the clothing, gravel, heat and fire station. For the clothing, 14 for the heat plant. We have clothing hire. Okay, we should do it. That's why, like, stuff like that, I'd rather be able to do it on the line than on the station, because you're just never going to remember. So it's now mid-February and it's still snowing. Blimey. But come spring, I assume, we'll stop burning oil and that will save us money. They are accumulating it nicely. We're probably going to need some residents. I think, what's the unemployment like? 16. It's a bit low. Children who cannot study 4. Uh-oh. Sounds like we need another school. I think we need another school and another residence block. That's what I think we need. And a way of seeing what the heck is going on. You go have a school right next to indoor pool. I'm wondering if we need another shop, you know. I think we've got the same shop that we started the game with, and that's probably not enough. Where's the original? Is it that one? No, hang on. There's the pub. The pub is like not even remotely full. There it is. It's doing okay actually. It's coping. Bennett JT, thank you for 62 months. Oh, the RBMK reactors, he went there. That's what I was going to do. Build. Rip money again. And then we'll have to bring some people in. What did we set that to? I thought we had a loyalty restriction on kids around here. 10%. You want to go to school? You need to show a modicum of appreciation. Right outside the indoor pool. I was going to build it in dollars just for the irony, but funds are low. Look at that. %98 happiness. We're doing something right. Now, if we can improve our profit margins, we'll be good. Okay. To get people in here shortly. Power stations. Let's do this. Power plants. They're not small, these things, are they? Trying to think of the orientation. We know the export power's going that way. And the oil comes from over here, so we're going to have to pipe it over here. So maybe the workers need to get into it as well. And if we can have one next to another, we need to consider how they get from the bus station along to the next one. I think it might be better. create a road for it. They can walk along the road then. The only thing I've got to worry about then is actually if we space them out slightly, then we can put a pump in between each to feed both of them. And we can join the high voltage lines on the way out as well. One like that, and then something like that. Can walk down the road like that. They can come out of here and go straight in there. It's a short walk for that one, little walk for that one. Yeah, we want the liquid gas, liquid oil, sorry. You want a 1 to 3. Cool. So as long as we can get the oil out of here over to here, we're good. How many connection points are at the board if one line maxes out at 18 megawatt hours? 1. But the cool thing about electricity compared to everything else that you export. Hang on, how many? Does it have multiple or 1? Yeah, there's only 1. The cool thing is you can just line it off somewhere else. Whereas with everything else, like if you're exporting liquid, you'd have to also bring the power and substations that way. Whereas with this, you can just rail off a whole lot of high power lines. But you are right. I mean, the maximum output of this thing, I can't remember what the rated output is. Energy. Gas power plant. Maximum power, 17 megawatts max wattage. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. Be fun to find out. We might have to take the power somewhere else, I guess. I was going to join it here. I was going to join the outputs and send it on its way, but that may not be possible. High voltage switch. So I'm going to just stick that there like that. Join them and send it off. Oh, you scumbag game. That's an overgrown pipe right there. I think we'll need a pump on the way out of this. So that's an overflow tank, isn't it, for that one? So we need to get the oil out of here. She's already going there. Maybe we just ditch that and just take that feed. I think we're better knocking that back a touch. I'll do it. You can join the outputs, but you will only have 18 megawatts output instead of double. The thing is, though, what can this take power-wise? It says a maximum amount of wattage to sell, 18 megawatts. And we're already selling 16.6 out of one power plant. So maybe we're going to have to sell... Where's the nearest border? There's a border here. They've got one. It doesn't tell us what the maximum is there. I presume it's limited by the wire, which is this thing. So you'd have to, like you literally can't connect a thicker cable. So I think we're going to have to sell to different places. We're going to generate too much, aren't we? Yeah, I was looking to see if they had more than one input line, but they don't. That sucks. It's quite a way to the next border. There's a border there. There's a border there. I mean, we can run two. Like, it's going to be a lot of steel just to go all the way down here with cables, isn't it? And then going this way, This is all NATO, so this would all be sold in dollars. It's doable, but that's going to be a lot of cable. Maybe what we do is we bring one power plant online and start selling to one, and then as the money builds up, we build another one. We can get rid of this. No point having that. We're exporting at one and importing on the other. Like, in theory, you don't need to import, but the problem is if your workers, for whatever reason, don't come here, you stop generating electricity and all hell breaks loose. Well, this is what I'm saying, Neatlander. In theory, we can flick this over now and say, export power. Don't import any power. The problem is, in the past, sometimes we've not had workers here, and if that happens, you don't generate power. Admittedly, since we've prioritized the bus station, and since we have a lot of people, it's kind of unlikely. So we could flick the switch on that and start selling power and never import any. And maybe if we have a power problem, we just flick the switch again. I don't know. Maybe that's the way to go. If we look at import, we do import power still. It's weird. I don't know why. But last month, we imported power. Why did we import power? I don't know. Let's get a second power plant on the line and flick the switch and see what happens. We'll probably get power outages. Let's build that. Well, that's I agree with you, McRaves, but you know. Oh, you got to invest. A couple of 100,000 to get an extra 20 grand a month. It's probably worth it. I think we've got a spare input line there. How many do you have? We only have $111,000 at the moment. Is there nothing better than this switch? I'm going to guess that there's a mod that gives you better high voltage switches, like more connections. Am I correct? Because that feels like one of those things that is just annoying. It's very restrictive. Like, I want to have more joins. I don't want to just have 3. I want to have a bank of like 3x2 or something. The power comb, is that what it's called? What am I going to have for my tea? Whatever I can find in the fridge, because everybody's gone to the cinema and left me. Boo-hoo. So I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Maybe I'll just order a takeaway, just to annoy them. They'll come back to the smell of curry or something. Like, ha ha. Yeah, completely abandoned. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Gonna back to the menu a sec. I'll have a look in the workshop and see if I can get a mod. Workshop. Now I want a what's it called? Power switch or something? There's lots of large power plants. A large HV switch. That sounds about right. A large high voltage switch. Important note, due to game scripting limitations, maximal power capacity is limited to 19 megawatts. Oh, God. That's not going to help, is it? Power comb. What's that called? Power comb. It's not finding anything. Let me look for the word comb. Electrical organizers. Ooh, they look nice. The combs are especially useful for power plants. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Mod. Power transformer. High voltage comb 4. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Comb 5. Comb 9. That's insane. Comb 4. 90 degrees from transformer right hand. So that's a high to medium. 90 degree transformer left hand. Okay. Very good. Very good. And hopefully it's not limiting the power going through either. Probably get rid of that and put a comb in there instead. And then join the combs together. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to have power problems for a minute, aren't we? That's HV comb 4. You like that sound? Okay. That's pretty neat. So that can come into here. I'm hoping this will all join up. Right, how do we tell if that worked? 0 megawatts going through it. Lovely. 16.6 going through it. Which is presumably what that's generating. 17.6. Where can you view how much power your whole city is consuming? It wouldn't be under economy and trade, would it? So where would it put it? Domestic production and consumption. Resources. Manpower. Jake J, thank you for 5 months and good day to you. Thank you for tier 2, sir. Biomex, 16 months. I'm really excited when I see the purple button come up. Love being part of the amazing community. Thank you very much, Biomex. Evan, all right, sir? Have a good one. Just to be clear, Irvin, you're leaving the stream. You're not ending it. Only I can do that. I know it's a technicality, but I thought I'd make it clear that you can't end the stream. Unless you possess unknown powers. Oh, God, look at that money. Rip-a-doodle-doo. We're going to need a loan. Hang on. If I flick that to export... Export. Ooh, boom. Get going. Right, okay. We're exporting there. Are we exporting anything in here now? Or is that... Okay, that's gone down. That's fine. So we're now producing... Money's still going down. I'm not happy about this. Stop buying stuff. Oh, the money's just... Stop going down. I'm going to need money to buy power cables as well. Uh-oh. Rep. Wait for it. Wait for it, comrade. It's now building as slowly as it can. I know what it is. It's literally this, Jones. Can I not say finishing dollars now? Oh, man. Not enough money to finance the building. Can we not override with dollars? Or are we committed? Well, we can. We can do that. That's good to know. We'll finish it off with dollars. There we go. Right, now it's built, we also need to remember to add it to the list of buildings and then say we want people to go and work here. So we need to drop that 50. Yeah, 32 each. There we go. So they go and work there. And then, with the remaining $84,000, we need to find a way of exporting all this amazing power to NATO. So we get our dollar back. This is going to be interesting. Right, let's just unpause it. I'm going to say finish with dollars. Actually, we'll just do that for now. So power line comes out that way. Right, where are we going? There. That's the nearest sell point, I think. Put into sell mode. Maximum wattage. And all we've got to do now is get the dollars to finish. Let's see what we can do. Right, does that build the whole thing? I can't see anything. I can't see anything at all. Yeah, it's building them all. We're down to $50,000. $20,000. Right, we are now officially broke. We've got workers. We're ready to generate power. But we can't because we need money. Oh, I'm going to have to get a loan. I need to get a loan. Hang on. How do we do this? Never had to get a loan. Loan in US dollars. Just some temporary money. Amount, I don't know, not much. 100 grand. Just enough to finish these power lines off. Okay, is that done now? Why does that look like it's not finished? Missing oil? What do you mean missing oil? What do you mean missing oil? Did I not? Without power? You serious, game? How is that not near any power? Yeah, the power plant doesn't have oil because the pump requires electricity. If only it was producing power. Chicken, meat, egg. What's the easiest way to bring in... I can't see... The problem is at night you can't even see the power lines. I think there's power lines here somewhere, but I can't see them. Thought I had some down that road. I think they're underground. Right. I think that's power. I need an underground medium splitter thing. Actually need one of them, don't we? That's what we need. Right, if we have one of them, then we can break that line there. And instead, bring that into here, that into here, and that into there. Although it doesn't seem to like that. Infrastructure's in the way, apparently. Okay, are you working now? The source is not sending resource. What? No more priorities. Okay. The dollars are flowing, comrades. Our dollars are going up. We are making money again. Jov Hater, thank you for 63 months. Wow, we are on the bread line here. This is insane. This is not easy, is it? Yeah, you can actually see now. The money's going up. No, I don't mean rubles. I mean dollars. There's two currencies in this game. We need to let it settle now and just need to repay that loan.